Let me ask you a question. When it comes to your sexual health as a man, do you ever wonder if what you eat could make a real difference? I can tell you, it absolutely can. The foods you put on your plate every day have a direct impact not just on your energy, your mood, and your long-term health, but also on your sexual performance, your confidence, and your overall vitality as a man. And today, I want to walk you through the best foods you can eat to support your sexual health in a natural, safe, and powerful way. Before I dive in, I want you to pause for just a moment and reflect. Are there foods you've noticed give you more energy, more stamina, or even boost your confidence in the bedroom? I'd love to hear about your experiences, so take a second after watching and let me know in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else who's watching right now. Now, why does this matter so much? Because sexual health is not just about intimacy, it's a mirror of your overall health. When your circulation is strong, when your hormones are balanced, when your energy levels are steady, that's when your sexual health thrives. And the great news is, nature has provided us with a wide variety of foods that nourish all of those systems. Let's go step by step. I want to start with one of the most powerful categories of foods, those that improve blood flow. Good circulation is absolutely essential for sexual function. If blood isn't flowing properly, sexual performance suffers. That's where foods rich in nitrates, antioxidants, and certain amino acids come into play. Leafy greens like spinach, arugula, and kale are at the top of my list. When you eat these, your body converts the natural nitrates into nitric oxide, which relaxes your blood vessels and improves circulation. It's the same mechanism behind some medications, but here you're giving your body a natural supply. Next time you prepare a meal, toss in an extra handful of spinach or make a big salad with arugula. It might not seem like a big change, but over time, it can dramatically support your vascular health and your sexual health. Along the same lines, beets are another superstar. I know they're not everyone's favorite, but even drinking beet juice has been shown to boost nitric oxide in the body. That means better stamina, more endurance, and stronger blood flow where you need it most. If you've never tried it, start small. Maybe half a glass of beet juice before a workout and see how you feel. You might notice not just more energy, but also benefits in other areas of life, including intimacy. Now let's talk about another crucial factor, testosterone. This hormone is at the center of men's sexual health, but it's influenced heavily by your diet and lifestyle. One food group I highly recommend is healthy fats. Testosterone is made from cholesterol, so your body needs good quality fats to maintain optimal hormone levels. Foods like avocados, olive oil, nuts, and seeds provide those healthy fats that support hormone production. Walnuts, in particular, are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which not only help with hormone balance, but also reduce inflammation and improve circulation. A small handful of nuts a day can be a simple, powerful habit. Eggs are another classic example. They're rich in protein, healthy fats, and important nutrients like vitamin D, which plays a role in testosterone regulation. If you've been avoiding eggs because of cholesterol fears, remember that for most healthy men, moderate egg consumption is not only safe but actually beneficial. Having an egg or two in the morning can set the tone for balanced energy and hormonal support throughout the day. Speaking of vitamin D, I want to stress how important it is. Low vitamin D is linked with lower testosterone levels and lower mood. While sunlight is your best natural source, foods like fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines are fantastic additions. These fish provide vitamin D along with omega-3 fatty acids, which, as I mentioned, also support circulation and reduce inflammation. That's a double benefit for sexual health, better hormone support, and better vascular function. If you don't eat much fish, you may want to discuss supplementation with your doctor, but whenever possible, start by adding fish to your diet a couple of times a week. Now, let's talk about zinc. This mineral is like a secret weapon for men's sexual health. Zinc plays a direct role in testosterone production and sperm quality. One of the richest food sources of zinc is oysters, which is why they've been famous for centuries as an aphrodisiac. But you don't have to rely on oysters alone. Beef, pumpkin seeds, and lentils are also excellent sources. If you've ever felt low energy or reduced drive, and your diet has been low in zinc-rich foods, this might be a nutrient worth focusing on. Another group of foods I want you to pay attention to are those that fight oxidative stress. Over time, oxidative damage can impair blood vessels, lower hormone function, and accelerate aging. Antioxidant-rich foods help protect you. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries are loaded with powerful antioxidants that improve circulation and protect your cells. Citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits are rich in vitamin C, which also boosts nitric oxide availability and keeps your blood vessels flexible. Even something as simple as adding berries to your breakfast or having an orange as a snack can create a positive ripple effect. Dark chocolate is another surprisingly powerful food for men's sexual health. In moderation, dark chocolate, ideally 70% cacao or higher, improves blood flow, reduces stress, and enhances mood. Stress is often an overlooked factor when it comes to sexual performance. If you're constantly stressed, cortisol rises, testosterone falls, and intimacy suffers. A small piece of dark chocolate can be a healthy indulgence that supports relaxation and circulation at the same time. Now, while I've been focusing on individual foods, let's step back and talk about overall patterns. Men who follow diets rich in whole, natural foods like the Mediterranean diet tend to have better sexual health outcomes. This pattern emphasizes vegetables, fruits, whole grains, fish, nuts, legumes, and olive oil. It's not about eating one magic food. It's about creating an environment in your body where hormones, blood flow, and energy all work in harmony. If you start thinking about your meals as opportunities to nourish your circulation and your hormones, you'll begin to naturally align your eating habits with better sexual health. I also want to emphasize hydration. It might not sound exciting, but being even mildly dehydrated can reduce blood volume, make you feel fatigued, and lower performance. Water is essential for every system in your body, including sexual function. Aim to drink enough throughout the day so your urine is pale yellow. If you're only drinking coffee, soda, or alcohol, you're setting yourself up for problems. So think of water as a simple, free performance booster you can use every day. At the same time, let's be honest about what works against your sexual health. Processed foods, excess sugar, too much alcohol, and trans fats damage your blood vessels, lower testosterone, and increase inflammation. If you're eating fast food daily, drinking heavily, or relying on sugary snacks for energy, it's like pouring sand into your gas tank. Over time, those habits will catch up with you. The good news is, your body can heal remarkably well when you begin nourishing it with the right foods. Now, as I'm going through these foods, I want you to think practically. Which of these can you start adding into your diet this week? Maybe it's a salmon dinner. Maybe it's swapping chips for a handful of nuts. Maybe it's blending spinach into a morning smoothie. I encourage you to pick one or two small changes first. Don't overwhelm yourself by trying to change everything at once. Sustainable progress comes from building habits you can stick with. And remember, sexual health is not just physical, it's also emotional and mental. When you feel confident in your body, when your energy is steady, when your mood is uplifted by nourishing foods, That confidence carries into your relationships and your intimacy. The foods we're talking about today don't just support performance, they support your whole sense of well-being. One food I haven't mentioned yet, but that deserves attention, is garlic. Now, I know it might not sound very romantic, but garlic contains a compound called allicin that helps improve circulation and reduce blood pressure. Better circulation, as I've already emphasized, is the foundation of sexual health. And don't worry, if you're concerned about the smell, cooking it takes away some of the intensity while keeping many of the benefits. Think of garlic as one of those humble kitchen staples that quietly works behind the scenes to support your energy and stamina. Then there's pomegranate. This fruit is packed with antioxidants and has been shown in some studies to improve circulation and even support healthier testosterone levels. Drinking pomegranate juice or eating the seeds can be a simple and enjoyable addition to your diet. Many men report feeling more energized when they make it a regular part of their routine. The tart, refreshing taste is a bonus. Spices are another overlooked area. For example, ginger has been used for centuries to enhance vitality and circulation. Adding ginger to your tea or meals can give you a natural boost. Turmeric, with its powerful anti-inflammatory compound curcumin, supports vascular health and reduces systemic inflammation, both of which are crucial for maintaining sexual health as you age. Even cinnamon has been shown to help with blood sugar balance, which is key for hormone stability and energy levels. Think of spices not just as flavor enhancers, but as powerful tools for your overall wellness. Now, I also want to address protein sources. Lean proteins like chicken, turkey, and legumes provide the building blocks your body needs for muscle repair and hormone production. But beyond that, amino acids like L-arginine, found in foods such as turkey, chicken, peanuts, and soybeans, are particularly important. L-arginine helps the body produce nitric oxide, that same molecule I talked about earlier that improves blood flow. Some men even take it in supplement form, but you can also get it naturally through food. Let's not forget whole grains and legumes. Foods like oats, quinoa, lentils, and beans are rich in fiber and nutrients that help keep your blood sugar stable. Why does that matter for sexual health? Because spikes and crashes in blood sugar can lead to energy dips, mood swings, and long-term damage to your blood vessels. Stable blood sugar means stable energy, and stable energy means better performance and confidence in all areas of life. When I talk to men about diet and sexual health, one of the things I emphasize is balance. It's not about eating perfectly every single day. It's about consistency over time. If most of your meals are built from whole, nutrient-rich foods, your body will reward you. If most of your meals come from processed, fried, or sugary foods, your body will reflect that too. Every meal is an opportunity to choose vitality over depletion. I also want to encourage you to think about alcohol and caffeine. A little bit of red wine in moderation can actually be beneficial because of compounds like resveratrol that support circulation. But too much alcohol is one of the quickest ways to lower testosterone, impair performance, and create long-term health issues. The same goes for caffeine. Moderate amounts can give you energy and improve alertness, but relying on high doses, especially late in the day, can disrupt sleep. And good quality sleep is one of the most powerful natural boosters of testosterone and sexual health. If you're not sleeping well, no food or supplement can fully make up for that. Something else I want you to think about is body weight. Carrying excess fat, especially around the belly, is strongly linked with lower testosterone and reduced sexual function. The good news is the very foods we've been discussing, vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, whole grains, are also the foods that help you achieve and maintain a healthy weight. It's all connected. By improving your diet for sexual health, you're also supporting your heart, your brain, and your long-term vitality. Now, I know this is a lot of information, so let me bring it together in a practical way. If you were to build a day of eating with sexual health in mind, here's what it might look like. You start your morning with a smoothie packed with spinach, berries, and maybe a spoonful of pumpkin seeds. For lunch, you enjoy a salmon salad drizzled with olive oil and sprinkled with walnuts. In the afternoon, you snack on a small piece of dark chocolate and an orange. Dinner might be lean chicken with quinoa, roasted vegetables with garlic, and a side of beets. Before bed, maybe you sip on ginger tea. Do you see how natural and delicious this can be? This isn't about restriction, it's about enjoyment and empowerment. I also want you to remember that sexual health is a reflection of your overall well-being. Food is a huge part of the puzzle, but so is movement. Regular physical activity improves circulation, boosts testosterone, and lowers stress. Even a brisk 30-minute walk each day can make a meaningful difference. Combine that with the foods we've discussed, and you're setting yourself up for long-term success. Now, let's circle back to you. Out of all the foods I've talked about today, leafy greens, beets, fatty fish, nuts, seeds, berries, dark chocolate, garlic, pomegranate, spices, and lean proteins, which one stands out to you? Which one feels easiest for you to add into your daily routine starting this week? I'd love for you to drop your answer in the comments. Not only will it help you commit to that change, but it might also inspire another man watching this to make the same choice. Remember, there is no quick fix, no magic pill, but there is a powerful, natural way to support your sexual health, and it begins with the foods you choose every single day. When you nourish your body with the right nutrients, you're also nourishing your energy, your confidence, and your relationships, and that's something worth investing in. So, if you've ever felt like your sexual health isn't where you want it to be, don't just accept it as normal. Start with your plate. Start with small, consistent changes. Your future self will thank you, and so will your partner.